What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Boo TV. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you for watching, and let's get into the topic for today. I was chilling a couple weeks ago, watching ESPN, watching, what's that show called, Max? Keyshawn, Jwill, and Max. And they were talking about the upcoming Pau Gasol's jersey retirement. And I wanted to vomit in my mouth when I heard what they were saying. And their horrible takes, their revisionist history, and any casual that didn't watch these games or really watch the NBA during that time will just eat this up and take it to the bank and believe everything that comes out of these idiots' mouth. And I'm here to set the record straight because it's a bunch of bullshit. And I'm a big Pau Gasol fan, a lifelong Laker fan. Been a Laker fan since '97. Damn near watched every single game. But I'm not going to let these analysts get out here on TV and spit this bullshit out to the public. So before I go on, let's listen to the soundbite, and then we'll go ahead and critique what they said, because it's some bullshit. All right, let's listen to it.
Los Angeles Lakers are retiring Pau Gasol's number 16 jersey in a ceremony on March 7th. Guys, I got to say something about Pau. I don't think people understand, even the ones that say, no, I knew he was really good, how great he was. Pau Gasol, for a number of years, was a top half dozen or so player in the league for a number of years.
No.
Like, you could even maybe argue top five. There were years where Dirk's shot, I get it, guys like that, guys who put up the scoring numbers and who can be the lead dog on a championship team, you give him the nod, of course. But Pau was like, it's not an accident that Kobe, the two he got, and the three finals trips he made without Shaq were with Pau. There's a reason that the Lakers acquired that dude for Kobe. He was the perfect complementary big for Kobe and a truly great player for a number of years. And I think as the second best player by far on two championship teams, he deserves to have his number retired. Key, you're a big Lakers fan. Where are you with it?
Originally, when it first came across last night, I had to think about it. So I had to reach out to a bunch of my Laker compadres and kind of convince myself of it. Because I was like, because at first I didn't realize, I forgot that Big Game James had got his jersey retired, because we really never talk about his retirement, his jersey being retired. And I was like, I don't know about Pau. And then we had to go through it. And I'm like, yeah, I guess so, because he's the last one of the pre-LeBron James championship players that probably deserves for this to happen. I mean, he was, like you said, he was the second guy to the other championships, but a good second guy. It wasn't a Kobe Bryant carrying the Lakers to two championships and no help from Pau Gasol. So, yeah, of course he deserves it. 100%.
Paul was one of the...
I'm going to stop it right there, because I've heard enough already. Did they say some factual? Was he an important part to that championship run? Absolutely. But to sit here and call Pau Gasol a top half dozen player, have you lost your goddamn mind? Pau Gasol, at no point in his career was he ever a top 10 player, let alone a top half dozen or top 5 player. Are you fucking kidding me? What is this garbage that they keep spewing? Off the top of my head. The top of my head. I can spit off 10 players back. He got traded in 2008. So between that 2008 through 2010, 2011 span, I can spit off 10 players that were better than Pau Gasol. Easy. Off the top of my head. 10. And the 10 that I named, you don't even have an argument. You can't even argue with me that Pau was better than any. Kobe, obviously. Tim Duncan. Kevin Garnett. Tracy McGrady. He still had not fallen off yet due to injury. Allen Iverson, who was still an all-star. Still making all-star games, still performing. LeBron James. How much is that? How much is that? What are my fingers? What are my fingers? Kobe, Duncan, KG, T-Mac, Allen Iverson, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, Dirk Nowitzki. That's 10 right there. That's 10. That is 10 right there. Pau Gasol was not better than those 10 players. And I can say, and back then he still was not better than Steve Nash. He was not better than Paul Pierce. He was not better than Dwight Howard, and he was not better than Kevin Durant. At least in Kevin Durant's sophomore year, because KD got drafted. That 2008, that was KD's rookie year. So that year after, if you want to argue that Powell was better than KD in his rookie year, or KD in his rookie year, sure. But after that, it was never better than Kevin Durant. So I just ripped off 14 or 15 players right there. Right there. With 12 or 13 of them having no argument that Pau Gasol would even be considered in the same breath with those players. Cut this bullshit out, man. Top 5, my ass. Top half dozen. Was never a top 10 player in his entire career. Never happened. So cut out the revisions. And you know why? You know why I think they're doing this? They are trying to hype Pau Gasol up to be more than what he was, to try and make Kobe Bryant's second championship run look less impressive than what it was. That honestly, I think that's what they're. And now you got all these arguments with, okay, LeBron always teamed up with top 10, top 5, top 15 players, and now they're trying to diminish what Kobe Bryant did by saying, oh, Powell was top 5, Powell, that was a top 10 player. Fuck no, he wasn't. Was he an important part? Absolutely. Did he make those championships possible alongside Kobe Bryant? Absolutely. They worked great together. But to sit here and try to big up Pau Gasol like he was more than what he was is wrong. It's false. It's revisionist history. Was never a top 10 player. And put some respect on Kobe Bryant's second championship run, please. Right? He did not have a top 10 player on that goddamn team. Cut this shit out. Cut it all out. Christ, man, it's ridiculous. Really, I'm telling you, they are doing it to try to downplay Kobe Bryant's run and make it seem less impressive than what it was. I can't see any other reason why you would say some bullshit like that. It's got to be a troll comment, or you just don't know sports. Take your pick. You look foolish for both of them. And I think it's a little bit of both. I don't think none of these niggas know sports. None of them. With these takes like this. Never. You must not. You getting paid. This is your job. You're getting paid to talk about this professionally. Right? With common sense. And they got these little earpieces and people talking in their ears, feeding them information, feeding them stats, and you got all this big support system with you on your damn show, and you're still spitting out garbage. And garbage is still coming out of your mouth. It's ridiculous, bro. Absolutely, these niggas. That's why I can't even watch these sports shows no more, bro. I can't. And actually, I had stopped watching them. And the only reason I'm starting to watch them again is so that I can now make content about the bullshit that they say, because I'm sick and tired of it. Top 10, my ass. I'm telling you, man, they trying to, and there's this whole, people don't speak about it, but disrespecting Kobe Bryant, disrespecting Kobe's legacy, trying to make it seem less impressive than what it was, saying that the accomplishments that Kobe did, that they don't exist, they don't talk about it. They don't talk about his accolades. And here, I think this is another example of them trying to big up Pau Gasol to try to diminish what Kobe did. Make it seem less impressive. Or they just don't know sports. And they don't know sports. They don't know basketball. Their basketball takes are hot garbage. Pau Gasol, bro. Ain't nobody was. When have you ever heard Pau Gasol's name even mentioned? When we have these GOAT debates, or the top 10 players of all time, top 15 players of all time, top 20 players of all time, nobody ever mentions Pau Gasol's name. But now all of a sudden, you want to throw him in, talk about he's a top half dozen, top 10 player for a span of time? Now, what was his name before? Y'all was never talking about Pau Gasol. Y'all never mentioned his name with Tim Duncan's name or Kevin Garnett's name, or the great power forwards of the last 20 years. I never hear. But now all of a sudden he's trying to be a top 6 for a span of his career? A top 10 for a span of his career? Well, I just shut that shit down. Never was. Fucking nuts. Absolutely. Did he even make the top? Did he even make the top 75 players? I don't even think he made the top 75 players of all time. And don't get me started on that, because I do believe he should have been on that top 7. If I don't think he made it, and if I'm correct, I'm not going to go check, but if I'm correct, it's a shame that Pau Gasol did not make the top 75 players of all time. That whole list is garbage. Damian Lillard made it. Anthony Davis made it. Pau Gasol didn't make it. Vince Carter didn't make it. Hey, we can do another episode about the disrespect Vince Carter gets. We'll save that for another episode. But yeah, absolute ridiculous. Like I said, Kobe, Duncan, Allen Iverson, Kevin Garnett, Tracy McGrady, D. Wade, Melo, CP3, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, Paul Pierce, Dwight. Bro, what are you talking about right now? What are you talking about right now? Top 10. Oh, these guys. Yeah, that's why they doing it, man. We ain't heard it. We ain't heard shit about Pau Gasol in any conversation. Now all of a sudden, well, hold up. Pau Gasol was a top 6 player. Pau Gasol was a top 10 player. Kobe Bryant had a top 10 after Shaq left. No, he didn't. Cut that shit out, bro. Next thing, you know, they're gonna start saying that 2009 and 2010 back-to-back championship Lakers squad was a super team. I'm waiting for that argument to come out of nowhere. Clowns, bro, all clowns. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Do you agree? Do you not disagree with me? Would you put Pau Gasol in the top 75 players of all time? And remember, Pau Gasol deserves his jersey retired. No question about it. He was an amazing player on that Lakers team. He was great in the community, and he is a fabulous player. Skilled big man. Very skilled. But let's not make it more than what it is. But let me know. Let me know what you think, and I would love to hear your opinion. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we are out, baby. Salute.